A two-day hearing on the Metro North crashes back in May will continue tomorrow.
Two trains collided on the New Haven line in Bridgeport, and then nearly 2 weeks later, a train was sent down the wrong track and killed a worker in West Haven.
In Washington today, the NTSB tried to figure out what went wrong in those incidents. Fox Connecticut's Ayana has the details.
This was day one of this two-part NTSB hearing, and today's conversation focused on whether or not Metro North knew days before that May 17th collision that there was a potential problem on the tracks.
Metro North executives on the hot seat.
What are the benefits and what are the problems with inspecting multiple tracks simultaneously?
Today, the National Transportation Safety Board began investigative hearings in Washington, D.C. into two major incidents on Connecticut's rails.
This has been probably one of the worst times for Metro North commuters in the last couple of decades that I've been riding the trains.
May 17th, a Friday evening commute was shattered. 50 people sent to the hospital after a train on the New Haven line derailed and collided into another train. Just 11 days later, a Metro North foreman was killed on the tracks in West Haven, struck by a train traveling 70 miles per hour.
And we're making tremendous strides in bringing our track infrastructure to where we expect it to be.
The NTSB is looking into the safety and maintenance history of Metro North. Their probe will rely on testimony and the examination of forensic evidence.
Well, I hope we get to some of the facts as to what actually caused the derailment and the collision.
New Haven attorney Joel Faxon is paying close attention to the proceedings.
It's clear to me after watching the NTSB today that Metro North knew this was a dangerous area on the track. Some of the words that they used were that it was pumping under load, the track was going up and down under load.
Faxon represents nearly a dozen commuters who were on the train the night of the May 17th derailment. They're now suing Metro North for their injuries Faxon believes could have been prevented.
They didn't do their job, and any time that you sacrifice safety for profits, people are going to get hurt.
Testimony will continue tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. down in Washington, D.C. And I also want to note that in the wake of these two incidents from last spring, Metro North has made some safety improvements, specifically with their new signal and warning systems. Reporting from the New Haven Bureau, Ayana, Fox Connecticut.